In the quiet, rolling hills of the Jura in eastern France, there was a small village named Anchay. Here, in 1821, Louis Vuitton was born into a humble family of farmers and millers. His early life was shaped by the rhythms of the land. He learned the value of hard work, the feel of wood from his father, a miller and a carpenter. The world was small, defined by forests and fields. When Louis was just 10, his mother passed away. His father remarried, but his new stepmother was a stern presence. Warmth faded, replaced by unease. For a boy on the cusp of his teens, the world felt cold. He longed for more, a life of his own choosing. The village felt like a cage. In the spring of 1835, at 13, he made a decision that would alter his life forever. With no money and only the clothes on his back, he left Anchay, homeless, alone, but determined. The journey to Paris was nearly 300 miles, more than 2 years on foot. He had no map, only the setting sun for direction and the advice of strangers. He walked through changing seasons, sweltering summers, biting winters. He learned to read the weather, find shelter, survive on very little, taking any work to earn bread, soup, or a dry place to sleep. Stable hand, farm labourer, errand boy, each small job a victory. Hunger and uncertainty were constant, but so were his wits and will. He watched how people lived, worked and travelled, carriages clattering by, laden with luggage, merchants ferrying goods. Observations planted seeds in his mind, though the fruit was not yet clear. In 1837, at 16, he arrived in Paris, chaotic, electrifying and full of opportunity. His long walk was over. His real journey was beginning. The city could have overwhelmed him, but for Louis, it was the dream he had chased, and now his to claim. Paris in the 1830s was a city of artisans. To find his place, Louis needed a trade. He found work in the Faubourg Saint-Honoré and became apprentice to the respected Monsieur Maréchal. His occupation, laitier emballeur, boxmaker and packer, a specialized, respected craft. He learned to select timber, measure and cut with precision, and join corners perfectly for strength. Leather, canvas, metal, the hammer, the saw, the awl, the needle, he mastered them all. A travel case had to endure harsh journeys. In carriages, trains and steamships. For 17 years, he honed his skills. He became known as one of the best. An artist who listened to clients and designed for their specific needs. He saw the limits of the era's rounded, heavy leather trunks and began envisioning something more practical, durable, and elegant. Rough farm hands became instruments of a master, patient, meticulous, devoted to excellence. By the early 1850s, his reputation spread through Parisian elite circles, known for durability, clever design, and impeccable finish. With Napoleon III on the throne, Empress Eugénie, Europe's fashion icon, travelled often with gowns that demanded perfect care. In 1853, she chose Louis Vuitton as her personal boxmaker and packer, a pivotal elevation to royal purveyor. His court role gave him unique insight into the needs of demanding travellers, protection, organisation and efficiency. He was no longer just making boxes, he was creating lifestyle solutions and gaining the confidence and connections to take a bold step. Ready to move beyond working for others, he would build a brand on the principles perfected in service to an empress. Most trunks had rounded barrel tops to shed rain, but they couldn't be stacked, wasting space and causing damage. Louis proposed a simple, profound idea, a flat-topped trunk. He replaced heavy leather with a new waterproof trun and canvas, a coated hemp linen mix, lighter, durable and rainproof. A poplar wood frame with metal-reinforced corners and slatted edges achieved strength without excess weight. Inside, trays and compartments for order. He wasn't selling a box, but a system for travel. As rail and sea travel boomed, stackable, lightweight luggage became essential, engineered for motion and rough handling. His reimagined trunk was a modern solution for a modern world. In 1854, backed by prestige and new designs, Louis opened his own business at 4 Rue Neuve des Capucines, near Place Vendôme. Above the door, Louis Vuitton, Maletier à Paris. From the start, innovation and quality, flat-topped, waterproof trunks for the future of travel. His promise securely packs the most fragile objects. Clients weren't buying a trunk, they were buying peace of mind. Success followed. In 1859, he opened a larger atelier in Asnières on the Seine, ideal for receiving wood by barge. Louis lived above the workshop, overseeing every step. Handcrafted trunks, meticulous details, no compromise. He wasn't making goods, he was building a legacy. In 1870, the Franco-Prussian War brought the Second Empire down. Paris was besieged. Business stopped. His Asnières workshop was looted, tools stolen, wood destroyed, staff scattered. Nearly 50, he returned to ruins and began again. He gathered tools and materials, reassembled his artisans, and reopened, now a Buonrue scribe, in a reborn Paris. As flat-top trunks spread, imitators followed. Louis answered with branding, striped canvas in 1876, first red and white, then beige and brown. Memories of hunger and homelessness fueled his persistence. He worked harder, thought creatively, and never compromised on quality. In 1888, Louis introduced the damier canvas, a complex checkerboard with El Vuitton marque déposée, woven in 2 Dieter fakes. Security mattered. In 1886, Georges patented a revolutionary single lock with twin spring buckles, considered unpickable. Georges even challenged Harry Houdini to open one. He never accepted. Form and function advanced together. After Louise's death in 1892, Georges created the monogram in 1896, interlocking L and V, quatrefoils and flowers inspired by Japanese motifs. Unmistakable unatin, mistakable and difficult to forge. Unique canvas plus superior lock equaled an unbeatable product. High-performance travel equipment with beauty and purpose. Louis died in 1892, but he left more than a business, a philosophy of craft, innovation and resilience. Under Georges, the Maison expanded to London and New York. Handmade quality, practical solutions, a powerful brand identity rooted in authenticity. Today, Louis Vuitton anchors LVMH and leads in fashion, from ready-to-wear and shoes to watches, jewellery and accessories. The monogram and damier canvases are recognised in cities around the world. Yet Asnières still hums, artisans crafting rigid luggage by hand, fulfilling special orders with time-honoured techniques. In a mass-made world, true luxury lives in skill, care and the human touch. Flat-top trunks, secure locks, the art of travel, redefined.